Incredible. Air one is huge.
Little aggressive fella.
Oh my god! What is going on, Cuffaros? Welcome back to another video here. Today, we're building, it's like a holding tank for baby chicks. So this is what I got from Tractor Supply's whole idea. This is what they have them in, and they can grow pretty big in these things. What you're gonna need in order to do this whole entire video that I'm making today, a giant bin, and of any sort, this one in particular, obviously the heating lamp for the chickens. When I went back to get food, which is what I'll show you in just a second, I tried to look for another one of these, but they were all sold out. So I just have the one that I used to have. For when the other chickens were babies, you're gonna want two of these though. I'm just gonna use a bowl for their food for now. Right here. Oh yeah. Start and grow, medicated. That's what you want to get for your chicks. And then of course your sheddings for below. From then on, it's very, very simple what we're gonna do. We're literally just gonna get the sheddings, pour them in. So you don't want too much because you don't really need it that thick, but just enough to cover the bottom of this tub, which I believe I put maybe even a little too much, but who cares? No, perfect. That's a big old piece of shedding. So there is that right there. So one step and you're already looking so much better. Okay, I'm just gonna clip the lamp on right now, just because it's sitting right here. Once the lamp is plugged in, you'll see that redness, and that is what's producing heat. What the? Lulu, what are you doing? She wants to try to get in that food bag already. Now the one that you put food in, it looks a bit different. This is a water one. As you can see, there's only one hole for the water to escape. But we can't put the food into this one. So we're gonna put that up there until we can get a food one. I'm just gonna put the food in a bowl for now. Okay, you'll see the water. See it start dripping out of there until it gets a little bit of water around the whole entire ring. And then once they drink it, more water will just keep on coming out. See the air bubbles? So awesome. This little mechanism is just the sickest thing ever. But as you can see, cleaned it up, fresh water in there, and we're good. Now if you ask me, chickens are probably the easiest pet to keep. Like farm animal wise, it's the easiest thing to ever keep. Like these chickens don't need a lot. You give them their heat, you give them their food, a clean enclosure, and some water, and they're just chilling. And another thing is that's cool is they grow so fast. So why am I making this right here? As you know, last time when I bought chicks, I was at Tractor Supply. I'm gonna roll the clip here in just a second, but I bought 4 chicks. Me and David bought 4 chicks. They're so cute. You come over here, look at them all. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. $5. He took those to his house. He grew them up a little bit, not much, but a little bit, and ended up with just 3 because I guess the other ones beat it up. They're very delicate when they're this small. By the way, these are also feeder chickens, so this is what people would grow just to eat or breed and eat the eggs. Now, back to the topic what I was saying. I was at the Monster Fish Bash. This nice lady comes up to me, she says, hey, I have 2 chickens for you. I was mind blown because I already got an arowana. And I was like, do I really need chickens? Do I really need chickens? And I was like, you know what? If I have this bin just sitting at my house with a light just sitting at my house, why not grow up some chickens so that once this barn does get done, which I'm going to tell you guys the barn, all the plans for the barn in just a second, I have some chickens that are about perfect size to go out there with the other chickens that we're about to get. So yeah, bottom line is I got 2 chickens. They're very adorable. Let me show you. By the way, I'm just going to set them in here because one of them's not looking too hot. Same thing David had an issue with. Like I said, we bought 4 chickens. There was only 3, and that's because they literally beat it to death. This other chick literally beat this other chick to death. I don't know what it is. Maybe they're both roosters. I'd really have to look into that. But there's really nothing you could do. They're little tiny chicks. If they want to show aggression towards each other, they're not going to end up good in the long run anyway. But look, he's still doing it. Stop. Stop. Go in your little home. I'll show you in just a second. So this poor little chicken, all morning I have been literally holding this thing, giving it water, giving it food. But all morning I've been taking care of this little thing because his friend wanted to beat him up. That's not cool, buddy. But he's still breathing. I'm actually gonna clean him off and see, give him some more water and stuff. But I believe this ain't gonna end good. I'm probably gonna blur that just because not everyone's gonna want to see that. I even went to Tractor Supply and I told them like, hey, you have all these chickens together. Do they ever like beat each other up and kill? And the lady said all the time. So it's very common, I guess. It happened to my friend David.
It happens at Tractor Supply probably every day with how many chickens they have. And then it just happened to me. So, I mean, everyone goes through things. That's how you learn.
Little aggressive fella. You know, we might need to name you something in the comments because you are mean.
This little yellow one was really cool too, and I'm sure the person that handed me these two at Monster Fish Bash is probably pretty bummed right now. I can't do much about what your other one has done to this one.
But listen, you have a beautiful home.
I was like, okay, I got this bin, I got sheddings, I got a light, I have everything already. I just need to go get some food. That's what we did, by the way.
All right, Fanatic, we're here.
Well, we've got chicks.
Cop it. Get it.
This is what we need right here. Medicated, start to grow. Good to go. That
Got
rhymed. Oh my god.
Wow.
And after I get the food, I come home, I'm gonna put them in there, and they're gonna grow up and become big chickens. You ruined it. You ruined that for us.
You're very mean because last night that thing was completely alive.
And when I woke up this morning, I had a surprise. It was a chicken that was beat up, and I had to try to revive it. Here's me in the bathroom trying to revive it. Anyway, y'all, I don't want to sit here and talk about this much longer. You get the point. I had two chickens. One got beat up by the other chicken.
Full speed around the yard.
She just goes mudding all day. It's the funniest thing ever. She finds little mud pits and just...
What's up, girl?
You having fun?
Anyway, this is our little tiny holding tank for chickens. I'm sure this ain't the only chicken that I'm gonna have just because look how big this thing is. And if I can grow some more chickens to have out at the ranch here shortly, why not?
Speaking about the whole barn area over there. Oh, I'm getting bright. Yesterday, the guy came out, the fence guy, the same guy that did these fence right here. And I told him from this post right here, all the way across, is going to be a fence, which leaves our animals that are going to be in the barn, goats, the pigs, whatever we end up getting, all this space right here. This is how the fence goes. It goes all the way down this way, and you're going to start barking again, aren't you? Yep. There's the post right there. It comes all the way down to here, and then right here is a corner, which then pops back that way to that post over there. Hopefully this is making sense. It's literally just leaving a full area right here that's gated in for our animals. The barn. Hey, I'm just trying to film a video. Is it cool if you just stop barking real quick? That was a big no. Barn goes right here. Pretty big. It's gonna have 2 stalls and then a tack room on the side. The tack room's where all the hay and stuff, you know, the food is gonna all be stored. I wanna do 2 stalls. We might do 1 for now, and then once we get the goats, build another stall, but definitely the pig stall is going to be in here for now. So fairly big from like there to about there. Just picture it right now. Beautiful barn. Oh my gosh, look at Lulu. What are you doing? She's just living the life. From this one right here, we have a diagonal gate. It's going this way, out to here, this piece of wood. So now you can see, fence, diagonal gate with a little opening gate right there, which will let you access this enclosure. And then from this piece of wood, just straight to that one over there, that post. I mean, that is a ton of land for those animals, and I love it. Wow, the pool looks good. Let's check on our turtles here. Hey, buddies. All the albinos are chilling. 5. One's got to be under there. Yep. 6. Look at all the fish. Incredible. Air one is huge. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Like, this right here is where all the animal vids are going to be going down. This is like the animal strip. The other side of the yard is, if you know who Roman Atwood is, he's literally an inspiration to what I want to do for that side of the yard. That big pond he has in his backyard. Complete inspiration, by the way. Anyway, that's the plans. So hopefully that makes sense to you. If it doesn't, you'll see when it's actually done, because the fence comes in probably within the next week.
We'll probably park right there.
Where are we at? California, baby. California. We got Blake, he's out of Cannibal Ranch, and of course Zach, Catch 'em All Fishing, with us here. We're here in California now, and I just thought I'd do my positive comment shout out right here on our balcony at the hotel. Taylor, hoping for a positive comment shout out someday. You're the best, and I'll never stop watching your videos. They could brighten the worst day. I appreciate that, Taylor. And if you want to win a positive comment shout out and have your comment on the screen in one of those upcoming videos, what do they do?
Drop it down below.
Below. Drop a positive comment down below. Of course, make sure you like the video. Keep on hitting that like button. I'll just give you a second. And if you don't hit it, I'm just gonna have to drop my camera.
Oh, please, we need that.
Yeah, don't do that. Sorry.
Oh my god! You better hit the like button, dude! It's broken. It's broken for sure. I can't believe you found that. Hey, you got to look at it. It's still recording. Hey, is it recorded? That's
still working, bro.
Chuck her up.
You ready?
I get it.
Hey, thank you, thank you, thank you. They better hit that like button. They better hit that like button first.
Is that still recording?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's insane.
Alright. And if you haven't not done so already, hit the subscribe button as well. It's right down there below. That's all I got for you. I'm signing off from California, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace! Just perched up right on my hand.